You're not even going to believe this. The viewership is going crazy ever since I started whispering into the microphone, and the sounds of different things, like that's a bell on my desk. Anyhow, I'm joking around, but I don't know. I'll do anything to get people to watch the show, because you know what? I tell Nico to put it on Facebook sometimes, and he doesn't always listen to me. Here and there he listens to me, and then sometimes I come in and Jess has him in a headlock, you know, and then he listens to me because Jess is the boss. She runs stuff over here, and especially when she comes in with her hair curly, then forget about it. She's like, I call it Medusa. But in any event, we're having a great time on this Friday. And when I came into the segment, I was slugging down my Captain Morgan spiced rum and Coke, which is delicious. And no one even posted one picture. If you're drinking a drink with me, put it in the stream. I want to talk about it. But a very new friend of the show, Noel, who just found out about it recently, just texted me, and we're bringing on our resident funny man in 1 minute right here. But she just texted me. She's watching, and she said, your sense of humor is priceless. I ain't kissing your butt, hyphenated, and I'm a tobaccoholic. So Frank might be onto something, starting the tobaccoholics. Maybe I have to, maybe that's the thing to do. I'm definitely coming out with my own spiked seltzer, or maybe a spiced spiked seltzer. And I'm coming out with, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone, but I'm just telling you guys first. I'm coming out with a vegan spiked seltzer. It's gonna be so good, and it's gonna be vegan, and it's gonna be organic, and no animals will be harmed in the production of it. And I'm gonna put all that on the can, so all these crazy liberals think, ooh, let's buy the vegan spiked soda, and it's not even gonna be vegan. We're gonna put pork juice inside. Nah, I'm kidding. All serious aside, me, my brother Todd, and my brother Derek are seriously working hard on a recipe right now to come out with the Three Brothers spiked salsa. That's really happening. And my friend Bull, Todd's roommate from college, one of his best friends, one of the best horse handicappers in the world, owns the Green Hook Ginsmith, and he's going to be helping us with that. Now, I just made myself crack up, which is a little narcissistic to laugh at your own jokes, but I'm going to sit back and relax now because our resident funny man comes in every Friday for a Funny Friday. It's Barry Goldsmith. He's the best of the best. He's the host of the Been There, Haven't Done That podcast, professor at NYU and everything else, but #1 funny man. And how are you, Barry? What's happening, brother?
Hi, John. You're a funny guy. As they tell Dr. Anthony Fauci, don't sell yourself short.
Ba-dum-bum. Let me ask you this.
Sure.
A lot of talk about this 4th of July. Trump went to Mount Rushmore. When Obama went there, they said, ooh, it's beautiful, It's majestic, he looks so grand. When Trump goes there, they're like, this animal, no one had masks on. It's an insult to the indigenous people. Like, double standard all the way. What do you think of the recent 4th of July celebration at Mount Rushmore?
That was fake media. They were saying that the crowd was not practicing social distancing, but they were. The crowd was more than 6 feet away from the figures on Mount Rushmore. I mean, they were like 600 feet away or more. So that's fake media. And besides, they were showing old photographs of Mount Rushmore, the 4 presidents' faces in the background. Because as you can see now in the photograph, this is what they really look like. Even the faces of the 4 presidents. See that?
I like that. All right, he's a clever editor too. So, moving along, there are Michelangelo's famous statue of David it's with Andrew Jackson on Lafayette Square. Why are there fig leaves on those statues?
Well, first of all, in the 19th century, there were fig leaves on most of the naked statues, especially of men's parts. There are still many in the Vatican today. So here's my idea. What you do is you take a fig leaf over the faces of statues that are politically incorrect. And you know what? They just like a mask covers the lower half, a fig leaf can be big enough to cover the whole face. You cover the face with a fig leaf, and then you take down the sign, the plaque, and no one will know who it is.
All right,
however,
you're a professor. We all know how smart you are. I'm hitting you with a pop quiz right now. Who was the richest man in Victorian England?
It's the manufacturer of fig leaves. Okay? You go to every museum.
This guy, you old so-and-so, you.
In fact, here's my idea. You know, my father bronzed my baby shoes when I was a kid because he thought that they would last longer when I wear them and wouldn't wear out. So here's what I think. Take a look at this next visual.
Let me see what's happening here. Let's see what's happening. What do we got?
What is Fig Newton doing with all their fig leaves?
Oh, wow. And the hits just keep on coming. Da-ding. That's a double banger.
And John, do you know where Fig Newtons got their name? From a statue in England called Fig Sir Isaac Newton. Everybody knows that. Did you know that?
I did not know that, but you should have put, when you and Nico made up those little graphics, you should have put the Fig Newton over Sir Isaac Newton's head. And if Jess was involved, she probably would have came up with that because she's quite creative. But let me ask you this, Barry. They're removing statues, and it's really, really, really hitting me hard when they're ripping down Christopher Columbus, because this is one of my only Italian heroes that I got. As a half Irish, half Italian guy, I looked up to Christopher Columbus. Wow, a Ginzo like me found the place.
I know.
What the heck?
It's crazy.
Is this going too far? Are they removing statues? Is this going too far?
Yes, and the next thing they know, they're going to move Columbus, Ohio, to Spain. I mean, this is just getting totally out of hand. As a matter of fact, you know, Stonewall Jackson, they're removing his statues all over the South. Here's what I think. Take a Stonewall Jackson statue, move it to southern Texas, and rename it Border Wall Jackson. How's it instead of Stonewall Jackson?
Right. We don't build walls out of stone anymore. We build them out of steel. U.S. steel.
Okay. And you know what?
It is indicated to me here on my notes, which I very rarely look at or pay attention to, which ticks off Nico, but it said Goldsmith has several lines here. We have 30 seconds left. Can you throw us some of those severals?
Oh, okay. Another thing they're going after now are statues of Jesus. I mean, no, I'm not kidding you. Even in Israel, okay, they keep all the statues of Jesus. Of course, they put yarmulkes on them first. And, you know, they're going a bit too far, and I'll tell you how they're going too far.
So are you!
The ASPCA wants to get rid of statues in the nativity of the animals.
Oh.
I mean, you can't get more picky than that. I mean, what's going on here?
All right, stop it. You're going to kill me. I can't laugh anymore. You're the best. We got to run right here, but I'll see you next week. And keep the jokes coming. I'm funny because of this guy, okay? Believe me when I tell you.
And a week from Saturday
Barry,
is